Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how we're going to become our dream woman for 2024. And if that's something that you're trying to do this year, stay tuned. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus? This is going to be a series, and for episode 1, we will be focusing on becoming our most feminine self in 5 ways I've been trying to do that this year. Why am I even working on my femininity? As a young woman who is growing and evolving every day, I think this is a very good topic to touch on. So if you've also been going on this journey, I would love to hear how your experience has been. For a quick disclaimer, I am not an expert on anything feminine. This is just something I've been trying to do in my daily life. So I thought I would just make a series out of this, and I just want to say it is a journey. I have been doing this for probably about 4 months now, just really thinking about it, and right now it's the first time I'm really starting to dive in, starting to make some strides, hopefully. Back to why I decided to go on this journey of searching for my femininity and also becoming the woman of my dreams. I am currently 23 and I am in my career, been adulting for about a year now. And with that, I feel like a lot of changes come and a lot of evolution will come just being in your early 20s and trying to figure life out. I'm starting to enter in my grown woman stage, and I want my inside to reflect on the outside. I've always wanted to be that woman when it comes to fashion, makeup, hair, just look my best, because I know when I look my best, I'm gonna feel my best. So I think this goes a lot into being a more feminine woman. Also, I would say planning for the future. I do want to be married, and so I feel like you could just never not prepare or practice. So some of this does go into kind of getting rid of that masculine energy you might have. I live by myself, so there are things like taking out the trash and washing my car, filling the car up with gas that I have to do because it's just me. So who else is going to do it with me? For me. But I want to get to the point where I'm not afraid to ask for help from my significant other or husband in the future. And that is something I've struggled with in the past, being very hyper independent, kind of coming from a single mom. Didn't have that masculine energy or masculine person in our lives to help us do this, so we had to learn how to do things on our own. And I feel like when I do become married and with my spouse, I want to be able to trust them and allow them to do things for me and vice versa, and trust that we could do that for each other. So I don't want to live in that masculine energy like, no, I got it, when no, you have a husband or someone there for you who wants to do these things for you. So it's okay to trust them and sit down. And then overall, just becoming more confident in myself. I am growing. I feel like every year I get older, I'm becoming better and better. Just evolving and growing in my self-image, self-confidence really is important in becoming the woman that I want to be by the end of this year and in the future. So these 5 steps that I've been taking throughout this year have kind of relatively been easy, but a lot of just kind of mindset shifting, also learning what I like and trying things out. So we'll get into number 1. I have been focusing on making sure I get out of bed in the morning. I do work from home a lot, so making sure I get up and have some sort of routine where I'm not just staying in my pajamas while I'm hopping on my computer. Make sure I get up, do my hygiene, brush my teeth, wash my face, but also put on like not a full outfit, but put on clothes that are not pajamas, whether that's a loungewear set, a sweatsuit, athleisure wear, something that I can be comfortable, but also if I had to leave out my house very quickly, I would not have to get changed. Get up, have a routine, put on an outfit of some sort to make me feel good and already get me into that mindset of being in the best position to start my day. And then for number 2, this kind of goes into number 1 a little bit, but planning my hairstyles. So being in a new environment, I did move to a new state for work. So it's kind of been a journey finding the right people to do my hair and trusting in new hairstylists. But I will say, when your hair is not done, you don't feel your best. So by planning your hairstyles, or just kind of having some go-to hairstyles that are low maintenance, manageable, protective styles, it's very easy to be able to wake up and already feel your best, because you don't have to do too much to get your hair back together. So some things that I've been doing, at least for this year, are a lot of protective styles. So right now I have braids. Before this, I had a sew-in or a quick weave. So even though I had leave out, it wasn't too much where I was doing my whole head all day. And I'm also a gym girl, so even though I sweat my hair out the day before, I want to still wake up and make sure I look presentable. Like I said, if I was to leave my house or hop on a Zoom call and I'm showing my face, I always want to be my best self and putting my best foot forward. So some ways that you could kind of get into planning your hairstyles, I would say, is create a calendar. Kind of go on Pinterest, look up some hairstyles that you're interested in, or some that you already know that you like. Schedule those appointments, or you could even become a DIY girl. When I was in college, I learned how to do knotless braids on myself, just because, one, I did not have the money. But now that I do have a little bit more money to go and get my hair done, I definitely take more pride in it and try to plan while I'm seeing, like, okay, this hairstyle it's been in for like 2-3 weeks. I know my hair starts to get a little frizzy around then. What am I gonna do next? Because I don't want to be kind of in between hairstyles. And another way to go about this, even if you are in between hairstyles, is get a wig, a glueless wig, or a V-part wig. Something where you only have to have leave out in the middle or no leave out at all. Put your hair in a protective style underneath, slap the wig on, style it if you have to, and you're good. You look presentable. For number 3 is nail maintenance. So I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I just don't feel like or have the energy to go physically sit down and get my nails done at the salon. Or I'm just trying to cut costs and I don't have the money to go do it. So I've really been getting into press-on nails. These are press-ons. I've had them on for about a week and a half, and there's a lot of TikTok tutorials out there to help you keep them on long enough. I got these, I feel like, from Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, anywhere, Amazon. There's a lot of sets, so you could really become a DIY girl and do your nails very inexpensive. You don't have to go spend $60 at the nail shop. You can change them out when you want to. If it pops off, glue it back on. That's what I do. And then also with that, if you are a girl that likes to go get her nails done and get pampered and get that full experience, schedule that as well. So kind of like the hair calendar, do a little maintenance calendar. So you always know, okay, it takes my nails about 3 weeks to grow out. Let me schedule my next appointment, or schedule some time in my schedule to go and get my nails retouched. So you always have some cute hands. And I always hear that men look at hands, so I don't want somebody to look down at my hand and be like, what's wrong with her nails, even though I know I shouldn't care. But it's like makes me feel better that I have something on my hands. Even if you don't have nail polish on, keep them manicured, cut down, cuticle oil, moisturized, so it still would look nice. Somebody look down at your hand. Let's go into number 4, which is looking presentable in public. So this really ties into 1, 2, and 3. Getting up, putting on some leisure wear, lounge wear, making sure your hair is laid, looking presentable, and having your nails done and other maintenance. Something else is perfumes, scents. Making sure you're taking care of your body and getting into some perfumes, getting into some body oils, body creams, things that just make you smell good. And I've been getting into perfume. Something that I wear often is the Billie Eilish number 2, and also I have Jimmy Choo, I Want You Forever. So those 2, and also Billie Eilish number 1. But when you smell good, I feel like you look good as well. And also I just feel more put together, and like when I'm stepping outside, when I'm passing people and they're like, what is that smell? I'm like, yeah. So It's a confidence thing. It really is like a mindset, and it helps me a lot just feel more confident in me as a woman. And if I was to run into somebody, you never know. One, I live in LA, so like I might run into a celebrity. I never know. So sometimes I do it for the plot. Like I just want to be the baddest thing walking, because one day maybe I might run into Chris Brown, and you never know. So I want to make sure I'm looking my best, feeling my best, and smelling my best. Also, another thing for number 4, looking presentable, makeup. So this look has no foundation. It's just concealer, blush, and bronzer, and I have mascara on. Very quick. And then also, if you're not a makeup girl, don't feel the need to try to do things putting you out your comfort zone. If you don't do makeup, if you want to get into it, of course practice, but don't feel the need to have that when you're going outside. This really just is a looking presentable. So like I said, outfit, hair, nails, whatever makes you feel the most put together. These are just things that I've been implementing as myself. I do enjoy makeup, so that is something that I kind of get into, but on a day-to-day basis, I don't wear makeup. I don't even wear makeup to work, so maybe I'll do some like eyebrow cream, or eyebrow gel. That's really it. Some blush. Like I said, I might do this look if anything to work, but I don't really do anything on a day-to-day basis besides make sure my lips are moisturized, and I might have lashes on sometimes. So that's really it. Last but not least, the last thing I've been starting to implement very recently is updating my bedtime routine. So this includes a shower, skincare, body care, and pajamas. I always try to shower every night around the same time, usually about 9 o'clock at night. And I also do this because I live on the West Coast and my family lives on the East Coast. So by 9 o'clock, I've talked to everyone. I can really have my alone time and really get into my self-care. And it just makes me feel so much better when I'm going to bed comfortable. So I'll get in the shower, do my whole routine, and then after that, I do my skincare routine. I do plan on dropping a video on my nighttime skincare routine, just because it's kind of something I do every night. So list the products and kind of just show y'all what I do on a day-to-day basis. Oh, body cream. I will not lie to y'all. I used to be just getting out the shower, put my pajamas on, and laying in the bed, which is fine. And waking up in the morning and doing a lotion in, not going outside ashy, of course. But something about now putting and taking the time to like rub it on my skin, and I'll use Sol de Janeiro, their pink cream, or even the Boom Boom cream, and they just smell so good. But I know there are some people out here who have sensitive skin, so it does not have to be anything scented. This is just something that I use. But like I mentioned before, planning for the future. But when I do get my man, I just want to always be like, I just want to smell good and have him all on me and feel soft to the touch. And also that comes with the matching pajama sets. Something really cute to slip into at night. Not an oversized t-shirt and shorts, even though sometimes you do feel like that. You don't have to always, wear a matching set. Might be in between laundry. But I have a lot of matching sets now. I picked them up at Target, on Shein. Walmart probably has some, like, very wide variety. You can go from cheap to silk if you wanted to, and even fake silk on Shein, because I have some for that. But just putting on and taking that time, that self-care to like slip into something cute to go to bed. Like I mentioned before, I just do it for the plot. There's no one here watching me. I'm doing it for myself because it makes me feel good. So those are the 5 things that I have been starting to implement to become my best self and the woman that I want to become by the end of this year and in the future. And so, like I mentioned, this will be a new series on my channel where we just talk about all things femininity and becoming that girl, that woman, that bad, becoming her. I know a lot of things in the past, a lot of people, a lot of content creators have had becoming her series. I always enjoy that content. There's a content creator named Jazz Turner on here on YouTube, across all platforms, that I always see, and her videos are very motivational, and I want to be that as well. Maybe for a little younger audience, a lot of post-grad girls or girls that are in college now and did not think about this stuff. Or you might have also grown up with no man in the house, no, someone had to become more of that person for you and do things yourself along the way. So these are things that I've been implementing to kind of just get myself in that headspace and make me be more confident in myself and my appearance. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also drop if you've been trying to go on this femininity journey or becoming your best self journey in the comments down below, and let me know how it's going. Also let me know if there's any tips that you picked up that you have never thought of and you will be implementing. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope it helped and motivated you in getting ready to embark on your own journey of becoming her and being more feminine. And if you like this type of content, definitely subscribe and stay tuned as we go on this feminine journey together. Bye.